Shalom, shalom. In today's video, we will be discussing the four worlds as revealed in the Tanakh. And so, for this example, we'll be entering into the book of Ecclesiastes. Here is a Hebrew and English interlinear Bible. And specifically, we're going to be going into Ecclesiastes chapter 3. The reason why the Hebrew is going to be necessary here is that we'll see this section of Ecclesiastes is written in columns. And it says, a time to bear and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to wail and a time to dance, a time to throw stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to let perish, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sew together, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. So, King Shalomah was blessed with supernal wisdom, and his supernal wisdom is evident here in this passage. In order for us to identify the sod of what is happening here, we will first have to realize all of the worlds have all of the worlds. And specifically, what we're listing is Zerayin Pin and Nukva of each world. And so we have Atziluth, Bria, Yetzirah, and Asiya. And the first one, a time to bear. Time to bear is Chesed, and a time to die is Gevurah. A time to plant is Tifreth. It is written, man is a tree. And a time to uproot is Netzach, which becomes uprooted when Netzach and Hod are unstable and not gathered. A time to kill is Hod. And a time to heal is Yesod. So I want to point out here that a time to heal is Va'et Le Refoa. And if you rearrange the letters here, you'll have two Raphael. So rearrange Raphael, or Raphael. And it is known in the Kabbalistic mysteries that Raphael, its attribution is to Yesod, and so it is here. And then the Malkuth here is a time to tear down. A time to build is Chesed of Berea. A time to weep is Gevurah. A time to laugh is Tifres. A time to wail, Netzach. A time to dance is Hod. What's important to understand is dancing involves the legs, Netzach and Hod, and laugh involves the voice, and Tifres is called voice. A time to throw away stones is Yesod. Stones. And a time to gather stones is Malkuth. A time to gather stones. A time to embrace is Chesed of Yetzirah. There are many mysteries in the embracing. One embraces by their arms, and Chesed is that arm. A time to refrain from embracing. time to refrain. This is Gevura. A time to seek is Tifres. Time to let perish, Netach. Time to keep, Hod. Time to throw away, Esau. A time to tear, Malkuth. Time to sew together, Chesed Vasida. A time to be silent, Gevura. A time to speak, Tifres called voice. So, time to speak, Netach, time to love. A time to hate is Hod. A time of war is Yesod. And a time of peace is Malkuth. And Malkuth is called peace, and we can see it here. It says Va'et Shalom. And the Shalom, of course, is a reference to Malkuth. So as you can see here, it's been laid out quickly as a representation. And here are the four worlds mapped out according to the Hebrew, appropriately. And this is the thought of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. For Shalomah had the wisdom, supernal wisdom, wisdom of the four worlds. And here it is explicitly demonstrated. With that being said, Shalom, Salah.